Catherine Delahunty.
Mr Speaker, tēnā koutou te whare. Mr Speaker, 100% pure. It's a goal worth fighting for, and I urge this Parliament to take every opportunity to play its part in making this real, not only in terms of regulation, but in supporting industry to innovate and clean up their act. This can be done. 100% pure seems to be 100% ambivalent in this Parliament, and I want to address a specific opportunity to support a clean-up of a river. We just heard the previous speaker say it's all happening, but I challenge this Parliament and every party, what about our rivers? What about the Black Drain, Mr Speaker? The Black Drain is a name of shame because of this country refusing to deal with an issue that's been going on since 1955. You ask the tangata whenua of Mata Atua Waka what they think about their river being called the Black Drain. Because above Kawiro, imagine a sparkling waterfall from a river that disappears for several kilometres from Lake Tarawera underground and comes out at Kawiro in a sparkling waterfall, as close as 100% pure as we are possibly likely to see. This beautiful river, full of fish and life, is clean and oxygenated until you reach Kawiro, and below the river it is brown. For many, many years, it was black and covered in contaminated foam, and now it's brown and still very, very dirty. But it's not the only option, Mr Speaker. We can work towards that 100% pure by taking the modern opportunity to clean up and work with companies to use new technology. Not by allowing the courts to give people 25-year consents to contaminate, but to actually stop this kind of gross pollution. Mr Speaker, I have a bill that would do that, and I challenge the members of this House who are in doubt about their position to support my bill. I know that National and ACT have no ambivalence, they're simply going to oppose it, but I am calling on the other parties. Do the right thing, show some courage and recognise that the people of the Bay of Plenty and the environment of the Bay of Plenty they deserve more than rhetoric about investment in jobs. They deserve to know that that mill will continue, that for a quarter of a century my bill will protect them for another 25 years from having to clean up, and then some. So in actual fact, there is something we can all do here, those of us with the will and the courage to clean up that river so that we can make this 100% pure closer to reality. But will we, Mr Speaker? Do we have the willingness and the courage to stop gross pollution in the 21st century, or are we going to keep going with allowing the name Black Drain to be a shame on our national reputation? I challenge people to work with the mills of the Bay of Plenty to stop the idea that they have to close. They don't have to close. They have to modernise, and they have to take that 25 years to invest in clean technology. We don't hear them talking about biochar and activated charcoal. We don't hear them talking about modern filtration. All we hear them saying is, don't push us, don't draw a line in the sand. Well, we are drawing a line through this bill. The Green Party is drawing a line and saying, we know you can do better. We will work for the 100%. We will work with you to do better. But we need the other people in this House to support an opportunity to make positive change. Because our rivers are not just about a slogan, and they're not just about visitors. They're about a commitment to future generations. Te tamariki and mokopuna. They deserve a clean environment and rivers that sparkle and are full of life. Rivers, Mr Speaker, are not drains. Industry in the 21st century does not want to invest, I believe, in turning rivers into drains. I believe, and that's why I put my bill up, that there is an opportunity to clean up the anomalies, to support the very few that are still abusing and which the courts have not addressed by changing the exceptional circumstances clause and giving them, plus their consent, another 5 years. That is fair, that is reasonable, and I challenge New Zealand First and Labour in particular to step up to this opportunity and support industry to do their best for our environment, for the sake of everybody. I'd like to mihi to the tangata whenua who I've worked with for many years on this issue. He mihi nui, kia kaha, because although it appears we do not have many days left to keep this alive, I know that you are fighting hard. I know that you want this done, and I know that you are looking to this Parliament to stand up and start working back towards this reputation of 100% pure. Kia ora koutou katoa.
The time for this debate has expired. Sorry? Oh, I'm sorry.
That's all right.
I apologise. The honourable member